and I'm on the computer a lot, and I'm doing a lot of things all at once. So it definitely, like, after a long shift, I'll come in here, and it just is like, it's medicine. I've been here for, trying to think, like a little over a year. I started going to a chiropractor a little while ago in grad school, and then I sought one out here in Towson because I had originally had some issues with my knee that were really helped by my last chiropractor, so I wanted something to help with some of the pain in my neck and my lower back. I'm a social worker in the ER, so I have really long night shifts, I have really long shifts period, and I deal with a lot of very deep stuff, so it tends to come out in my body. So coming here, honestly, like working through the pandemic, I was telling them the other day, like, this has been one of the best ways for me to cope with the stress and trauma and everything of what I see. And there's also, like, just everything here. I feel like I get, like, the wraparound care here, you know, the massage, the chiropractic adjustment, the PT, I had dry needling for a while. I just started with the laser. So it's just been really wonderful, and everyone's here so wonderful, and it's like a little family, so it's good. Yeah. I was gonna say, porfa is like a shorthand, you know, like you have contractions in English.
Yeah.
So there's like porfa, pal, which is para al. So like, so I'm going to the store, right?
Yeah.
Yo pal, well, actually no, that's not right because it's the tienda. But like, you shorten like para a el.
Uh-huh.
So you're just like squishing it all together.
See, I just went around and said buenas to everybody. Buenas.
Buenas is buenas tardes or buenos
Dias.
Buenos dias. Well, buenos dias that's male, but buenas is just a short
I don't know. I know a little bit of Spanish. A little bit. Just enough to
sound serious.
Super serious.
And then when you actually get a Spanish speaker, do you get overwhelmed?
En serio, ahora mismo.
Oh.
Overwhelmed, yes, but I don't show it. I keep it all internal. Breathe. Exhale, loose. So it just becomes a staring contest at that point.
True. Oh, that's like the worst part of becoming moderately fluent. Is when you're like, oh no, you speak way more than I do.
I opened a gate that I didn't want to open.
Yep. Oh.
Good. Good.
Oh.
Robin here is amazing in a lot of ways, and she works with a population that totally needs and deserves her services.
Absolutely.
But with that being said, it's a high stress environment, so she comes in here and we work on her full spa, and she's been doing rehab, and she's doing an amazing job with that, kind of starting a new endeavor with some of the exercises that we're doing, really challenging her body in a different way, and we're kind of recreating for her what how she handles the physical and mental stressors that is work, right? And so we're trying to do that in the healthiest way possible.
Yep, and might I add that this is all integrative work because I actually do mental health therapy as well.
Right on.
And so anything here comes out what we call somatically, like in the body. Mm-hmm. So it's connected a lot into trauma work. So anything someone is processing with trauma comes out in their body, like myself. So
yeah, it's been helpful for you. Mm-hmm. A lot of our patients share that, like, you know, you have a biopsychosocial model of understanding pain and where the different aspects of how pain presents itself and where it comes from. Mm-hmm. My job is to treat her body like the temple that it is, right? Mm-hmm. And treat it to the best of my ability in an evidence-based way, right? Mm-hmm. So I want to treat her, I want to make sure her joints are moving well, make sure she's handling the stressors of sitting and being on her feet all day long on a hospital floor, which is the worst floor in the world.
Yes, it is.
Easy to clean, but not easy to work in. And our staff members would say too, our floor is hard too. So just giving her body that input to be able to be more successful with her work. Mm-hmm. And I'm really grateful for that opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah, actually it really helps. And that's what I was telling him on the video earlier, is that like all of the trauma and stress from the ER, especially in the pandemic, it comes out in my shoulders and in my upper back, and I'm on the computer a lot and I'm doing a lot of things all at once. So it definitely, like after a long shift, I'll come in here and it just is like, it's medicine. It's like one of the few things that have gotten me through it, so. Yeah.
Cheers to that. Salud.
Gracias.
Salud. Is that right?
Well, salud is health.
Health,
yeah.
like salud.
So it's like,
cheers to health.
Yeah, cheers. You say,
See, I know enough to be dangerous. Come on,
too much.
Side.
You know, way too much.
I actually did not expose people to my Guatemalan hippie.
Do you know how to say chiropractic in Spanish?
Chiropractica.
Chiropractica.
Sí, estoy en quiropráctica.
I love all this. I like.
Doctor de quiropráctica. Sí. ¿Se duele aquí? ¿Un poquito? Ah, sí.
Un poquito.
Aquí.
Menos que antes.
Menos o más. Bueno, so just a little bit. And so I have a I had a great time at Halloween. Let's just say that.
Yes, you did. You look like a backpacker.
Oh,
That was my impression.
A little bit. That got lost in Guatemala for a long time, but no one gave him Spanish lessons.
Oh God.
Right here, let this fall loose. Good. That's it. There it is. Come on the other side before we take the time. Question that you might be asking yourself. Hey, Doc, why do you tap the back while you do that?
Actually, right? I do have that question.
She might be wondering. Well, I think I've told you, like, hey, I'm going to tap you before I adjust you here. It's just a distraction technique, just for her hip and for her low back. So if I adjust her and she is tense.
Like I'm always tense.
Nah, you're good at relaxing, honestly. You just saw how easily your mid-back moved? People are jealous of that, I'd imagine.
Maybe.
Because they can't let it work out. I'm gonna put my hand like this. It's gonna go slide right over your femur and go right over the tip of your ilium here. Okay. Have you seen those psoas releases, like the devices that push?
No.
I don't think that they work that well. For this, I think I can scoop into that area there a little easier, and you'll feel right away.
It's amazing. It's painful in a good way. Like it's so tender. Like that. Oh, that muscle is like so tense all the time. I think this is another place that I hold a lot of tension, like emotional tension, especially at work. Like when I go into a patient's room.
Está bien.
Like, no más.
No más. No cómico, no ahora.
Comma, más por favor.
No, más por favor.
No pare. Please don't stop.
No pare. Parar, stop.
Parar is to stop. No pare is command. I'm telling you, don't stop. Yeah, like this is good. Just like for the next hour, this is good.
Clear my schedule, Liam.
Yep.
We're doing psoas releases for the next hour.
That's amazing. But yeah, no, like even when I go in a patient's room, like I have to put myself together because I'm walking in as a mental health clinician. So I don't want to walk in slouching and looking distracted or checking my watch or anything like that.
Yeah, be totally focused and present. Yeah, that's awesome. Performance.
I even had a patient, I had hair bands on my wrist. I didn't have a watch on. And I fidget, because I have ADHD, so I fidget like, all the time. And I went to fidget with my hair, and she's like, you have somewhere to go? And I'm like, no. So it's like, people are very sensitive to what you look like.
And what you're doing.
What you're doing, how you hold yourself.
How you listen. Not with your body, but with your eyes.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Or with your hands, maybe, while you're getting worked on.
So, yeah.
People can be sensitive to that for us.
And like in the ER.
Yeah, let this go for a sec, Rob. Good.
That's much better.
Yep. Good. And then, excuse me.
Yeah, in the ER I have a lot to handle. Sometimes I'm covering the whole hospital myself. So I may be in a patient's room and having to,
Good.
oh, that's good. Like to focus fully on that person, but then know that I have 5 other patients waiting for me.
Like right now for me?
Yeah, but like.
But I'm with you.
But try doing,
you know what I'm saying?
like 3 more chiropractic practices.
Oh, no,
have to be like, oh wait, let me check in on those. So.
Let me check with my people. All my people.
Exactly.
Gracias por
ver.
mis videos. Gracias muchísimos.
Nuestros videos.
Nuestros videos.
Our videos.
Adiós.